everyone, and welcome to GolfGym Studios. I'm Arlen Bento Jr., and I'm here with Ken Pierce, owner and developer of GolfGym.
Hi, everybody.
And we are continuing on our instructional program, incorporating some of the GolfGym products into an instructional series to help you at home build your golf swing and get better at the game of golf.
Yep, absolutely.
So if you haven't had a chance, we've done 3 online videos that have been going over some positions in the golf swing that I teach in my academy business.
Right.
And what we're going to do today is we're going to incorporate another skill and keep working on some of the positions so that we can get better at our swing.
Exactly.
And what we're going to do before we get started in the new position is we're going to review a little bit some of the things we've all been working on. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to have Ken take his setup. And we've been working on some exercises that are designed to increase range of motion, flexibility, and to help you strengthen your golf swing, okay? The position that I use is called a toe drill, and it's something that I use in my lesson program. And I'm going to have Ken set up and show it to you. He's going to put his feet close together, going to find the center of his stance. He's going to step out, perfect. And in this position, he's really keeping all of his weight on his left side because I want it there. I want to show people what it feels like to get onto the front side of the swing, okay? So now Ken's going to work from his setup position, and he's slowly going to move the club forward, and he's going to rotate his shoulders and kind of stretch and get to the top of his swing. And then we're going to do this a couple of times. Good.
Okay.
Feet close. And as Ken's doing these exercises, he's just going to keep going through them. He's stretching his body, he's moving his trunk, he's rotating his shoulders. It's a great way to loosen up before you go out and hit balls or go out and play. Again, this is one of the exercises we've already gone over, so you can go back and see this on the GolfGym channel. Okay, good. All right, next move, feet close. He's going to step out to his foot off to the side of the toe drill again. He's just going to work on his takeaway position, right about waist level, and I call this a small swing. Okay? And then Ken's going to work down into his impact. He's going to keep moving, keep turning, stretching, get all the way through his follow through. That's great. Do it one more time for me.
Okay. But this is a really great warm-up. And most of the weight on the left side.
Yeah. Right now, everything's on that front foot. Okay, great. And drop and go all the way through. All right, that makes it simple. Okay, and we're going to create one more position, then we're going to get to our new exercise today, okay? So feet close, step to your toe again. We're going to find that takeaway position. We're going to create that first hinge in the golf swing, and we're looking for that grip to point somewhere to where the golf ball would be. We want to work down into the golf swing, finding impact, releasing all the way through. All right, great. Let's do it one more time, and then we'll get into the new instruction. One hinge, perfect, right in there, and drop and go all the way through. Great. All right, so you should have a little bit of blood flow.
Absolutely.
Everything moving a little bit. Now, in some of the other videos we've been shooting, we've been incorporating the Power Swing Trainer.
Right.
I actually encourage everyone to use that in lieu of a club to warm up.
Sure.
A lot of these exercises work great with the Power Swing Trainer.
Right, and we're the thing about the Power Swing Trainer is it's a training device that works wonderfully. Thousands of people all over the world are using it for teaching and training, and also individual golfers that are using it. But what's great about Arlen and his teaching, his unique teaching skills, is that it really incorporates the Power Swing Trainer into all of these positions. And that's a first, that we're putting together the instruction, golf instruction with the Power Swing Trainer, and it shows exactly how you're going to benefit in your golf swing.
Okay, great. Now we're going to move forward, okay? Yeah. We're going to get to the top of the golf swing, okay? So this is our tip 4 in our series of videos, okay? And for the top of the swing, I'm actually going to have you face down the line here, so you'll be seeing the golf swing from the back, and Ken's going to be swinging towards our studio sign here. We're not going to go to toe drill now, because once you get to the top of the swing, it's really tough to stay on your front foot, because in the golf swing, you have to transition onto your back foot, or in this case, Ken's right foot, okay? So now we're going to widen our feet equally. All right, and we're going to take the club into the backswing like we've been working on. First move should be down the line parallel to his feet. We're going to get that hinge. That's great right there. We've been working on that. Now we're going to take the club all the way to the top, and Ken's just going to rotate his shoulders and try to get his club as high as he can without breaking down his arm. Okay? And this is a little tough to do because now there's no momentum in the golf swing. There's no free-flowing movement. It's kind of a structured position.
And it's tough to hold.
It's tough to hold. There's a lot of tension in there, right?
But it's good, yes.
Okay, let's start over one more time.
Great.
So again, I'm going to review real quick. These positions are important that you use them as checkpoints. There's our takeaway. There's our first hinge. That's really important. We want to get that grip pointing to the ball. And when we got to get the turn to the top of the swing. And that's all Ken can go, and that's fine. Okay, great. Now, what I want to point out again is because we're doing these exercises in positions, okay,
right,
there's no way for you to overextend and flex at the top of the swing.
Right.
So your backswing's always going to seem tighter and shorter than it would be if you're actually swinging trying to hit a golf ball.
Yes.
Because there's no momentum. The golf swing's about timing and rhythm.
Yeah, it's 1.5 seconds if you
It's very quick.
Yeah.
And the positions that we're showing you are designed to help train your body and get you into better spots in the golf swing so that when you do go ahead and make a swing, it naturally starts to be better because you've already done the work at building the swing in these positions. But you're going to have more movement and more flex and bigger hinge at the top. So don't feel like your golf swing is going to be this short and tight. It won't.
Right.
Okay.
One thing I noticed, Arlen, is that somebody might be questioning is that the way when we're going through this, it's a methodical way that you take it through. And so
I do.
When I take it back to parallel, and then you say, okay, create that hinge is going to come naturally with the swing because this is just a drill for now, correct?
Correct. What we're trying to do is we're trying to break the golf swing down into segments, and they're like building blocks.
Yes.
And what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a system that you can build upon the skill in front of the one you just did. So if you get to the point where you're working on something and you're struggling with it, what I want you to do is think, oh, I got to go back and work at that skill or that exercise in front of what I was working on.
Yeah.
Because that means you don't have it in.
Sure.
And so it kind of goes into the idea of, a lot of people learn to play golf on their own, and they learn to hit balls.
Right.
And the only frame of reference they have is there's that ball, I got to hit it. Unfortunately, for most of us, the techniques that we develop because we're trying to hit the ball are usually not correct. And I mentioned, about the instinct of trying to hit down.
Right.
And if you were to take a stick to a group of preschoolers, and you said, hey, look, there's something on the ground, hit it. Their instinct is to lift up to hit down.
Right.
That's just human instinct, which doesn't help the golf swing.
That would be pretty awful.
And because when you hit down at something, it tends to bring the club what we call over the top,
right,
which causes the slice and causes the weak shots and all kinds of things that we don't want to talk about. We don't have enough time to talk about in this session.
Yeah.
So what we're doing here is we're just breaking it down piece by piece,
right,
and we just want to get the club to the top of the swing in a really good position. That's what this lesson is all about today, how to get the club to the top of the swing.
Yep. And if you do it in segments just like this, you're going to feel a lot more like you're doing the swing, and especially when you go to hit balls. I actually hit balls yesterday, and I felt so much better after incorporating some of the techniques that I've learned up to now, because I'm learning them as you're learning them. And it was really great. I was really hitting the ball well, but I was also feeling those positions. So it's really important that you work on the segments that Arlen talks about.
And why don't we do this? Why don't we get the power swing trainer out?
Okay.
And let's try to work at the top of the swing.
Okay. Yep.
And I really like this product a lot because we're able to create all of these great positions and still put resistance into the movements,
sure,
which increases your strength and flexibility, which overall builds muscle. It makes you stronger. You hit the ball further. It's really good. So Ken's going to do the same exercises that we just went over to get to the top of the swing with the power swing trainer. So there's his first position, creates his hinge. He's going to lift to the top, and he's going to feel this, and it just goes down all the way through. That's really good.
My shoulder, I got to do that again.
Good.
Oh, and remember to breathe.
Breathing's important.
I always tell everyone not to hold their breath, but I just did. It's very important to breathe while you're under resistance, especially, but through all the techniques, but especially when you're using a power swing trainer, breathe because you'll get relaxed with it. I'll do one more.
Okay.
That's about all I can do.
Okay.
I'm using a light cord actually right now. I normally use the medium cord on a regular basis, but to demonstrate this and to take it to the top in a slow motion, it's a lot easier to use the light cord.
Good. Great. That's really good.
Beautiful. I'll tell you what, you do that, you're warmed up and ready to go.
So there you have it. That's the top of the golf swing. It's our fourth video in the series that we're doing on the Golf Gym channel. And I hope you really like it. And if you have any questions, go ahead and put a little note on the bottom of anything you see, and we'd like to help you with your swing.
Absolutely.
So thanks for watching, and Ken?
We'll see you next time. And go back and watch 1, 2, and 3. They build up to this, and I'm telling you, it's going to work. It's going to work if you just put a little effort into it. So we'll see you next time.
Take care.
All Golf Gym products are available at golfgym.com. Follow us on Twitter at golfgymfitness. And on Facebook, you can like us /golfgym.fitness. Now you can play pain-free golf without a prescription, just like Nick Price, with easy-to-roll-on Golf Pain Away. Golf Pain Away is available at golfgym.com /GPA.